This is a software Polygon, and we are on the title page of this software, and I would like to show you the process of creation and interpretation of PCT design. First of all, you need to write the name of your project, choose the company, contractor, asset, unit, and the zero time of the project. And after that, you need to create the project. When the project is created, there are 10 pages for the workflow. Let's move to the first one, a PVT model. As far as you can see on the left side, by the default, it's the simple PVT. Let's work with this model. You can change three main properties of simple PVT model. It's the formation volume factor fluid, viscosity, and the compressibility of fluid. Let's move on. The next page is skull. In case we work with simple PVT, we won't go there. And the next one is layers, where we can add some layers, but we will work just with only one layer. Let's move to the page wells. This page has the information about the wells. On the left side of the screen, you can see the information about the wells, where you can add any wells and rename the wells. On the right side of the screen, you can see the wells gauge. By the default, each well has the gauge of oil rate in the separator and the gauge of the pressure in the tool, which is in the front of the layer. And on the bottom part, you can see the information about the well line intersection with the layer. Here we need to add one more well to the classic PCT test. And let's move to the page maps. Let's load the bitmap and put the wells number 1 and 2 on their position. Like for example here and here. After that, we need to set the scale. The scale is changed. Having put wells on their positions, we are ready to go to the next page, which is well tests. This page consists the number of tests. We are able to do any mathematical calculations only in tests. And on the top side of the screen, you can see the information about the field. We need to drag and drop this data from the field to the test. Right now we are able to input the rate data. Let's say our generator has 5 pulsations. And the rate would be minus 1,000 barrels per day. And the well number 2 worked with a history of 1,000 barrels per day. This is it. Right now we need to set the parameters for simulation. First of all, we need to change the solver from one-dimensional to two-dimensional. Secondly, you see the information about the wellbore storage, the model of our well, the information about the porosity, compressibility, initial pressure, and so on. Let's say our first well has the permeability of 50 millidarcy and the porosity of 0.2, and our second well has the same permeability and the porosity of 0.1. Let's simulate the pressure. The pressure is simulated. Now we need to interpret the variations of the pressure in the well number 2 using the pulse code decomposition. To do that, we need to create the new test. Drag and drop the well there. And to the gauges of this well, we need to copy the pressure of the well number 2. It's here in simulated data. Drag and drop it to the raw data. And we need to copy the rate of the well number 1 to this raw data. To do the interpretation, we need to set the parameters for our solver. First of all, we need to choose the solver in this pre-processing field. The solver is div PCT. After that, we need to set the distance between our wells, which is 2000 feet. Next, we need to choose the parameters to feet, which is porosity and permeability. Right now, it's chosen correctly. The result of calculation is in the folder PCT test. On the right side, in the diffusion model, you can see the parameters our solver has fitted. As you can see, it's pretty close to the reality. This test consists of pressure response, pressure residual, and the original history. Thanks for watching.